All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode here at Multi-Gen Collectibles, where we are going back into this box that you see here in front of you. In the previous episode, we went through the cards on the right-hand side, which were all 1991 Fleer Ultra baseball cards. And looks like we have a few cards that are kind of the notable cards from the last video. Here you have the Rickey Henderson Team Fleer Ultra 1991 card, Sammy Sosa in the middle, and Gary Sheffield to the far left, okay? Again, this is Multi-Gen Collectibles. Please make sure that you subscribe, maybe even like the video. And if you feel connected to the story behind these cards and the journey of the collection, please comment in the comments. If you're not following us on Instagram at Multi-Gen Collectibles, please do so, all right? Let's jump into it. So in this box, on the far right side, we had the 91 Fleer Ultra, which as you can see here, that's what we went through on this side. We have the Gold Leaf rookies in the middle. And today we're gonna jump right into the 91, or what I think is 91 Leaf set 1 and 2, okay? Let's take a look here. Let's start from the far left. We're gonna slide these over just slightly. All right, and let's start on this far left-hand side. Let's see what we got here. All right, before we jump into this, let me say two things. Number one, so this is 1991, okay? This is 1991 Leaf, and look at these cards. This is actually one of my favorite cards as a kid, collecting as a teenager. I absolutely loved the gray, black, and white border, and still today, and I think I appreciate it even more today, to be honest with you. I love this look. I love the look of the gray, the white, the black, and how it looks like a frame, right? The picture frame. Like, this was really classy. This was nice. Very nice. On the card back here, it actually goes into an explanation of the Leaf set in 1991 and even references the 1948 and 1949 Leaf set and I guess the reintroduction in 1990. So yeah, this was one of those card sets that as it was reintroduced, it gained a lot of respect from collectors, and it gained a lot of notoriety really, really quick. And for those of us collectors that were younger, there was nothing like seeing a Frank Thomas or a Ken Griffey Jr. or a Sammy Sosa or a Rickey Henderson in this colorway. This was just a really cool looking card. All right. So if you collected Leaf in 91 or even in 1990 when it was brought back, let me know your thoughts. And just to give you a taste of what the front side of the Leaf card looked like with this explanation on the back, this is what you got on the front, okay? Look at that. So it's not a checklist. It's more of like an info card, I guess you could say. And if you want to pause the video, I'll let you read this description right there. All you got to do is press pause. And now you can read it. Let's jump into the cards, everybody. I don't know the order these are in, if it's by team or by number, but let's go through them. All right, looks like we have some Atlanta Braves, Kent Mercker, Jerome Walton, Roberto Kelly, Spike Owen. So these are definitely not in team order. Howard Johnson, definitely not in team order. Tony Pena, look at that. Tony Pena, one of the greater catchers of the 80s there, early 90s. Wally Joyner when he was still with the Angels. Look at that. McFarlane. I remember these cards. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this was the year that they came in the foil wrapper with the like the red, white, blue, and silver foil. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was this year, right? John Smoltz. Look at Smoltz. Hall of Famer. Well, we got two of them. Nice. Nice. Mike Scioscia, Borders. Oh, look at Marquise Grissom. You know what? I kind of feel like I like this 91 Leaf more than the 90 Leaf. I know that sounds wild. That might be controversial. That might be a hot take. That might not be very well supported. But I'm just going to go out and say it. I think I like this one more. I don't know what it is about this framing, but I love the way the card looks. We have a couple of the 90 Leafs that we've looked at in other videos. And it's not to say that it's not a nice card. It is. It's a beautiful card, but I don't know what it is about the way that the framing around the photo looks. I don't know. I just like it, man. You know, we looked at a Frank Thomas card, and that Frank Thomas card looked great in the black, white, and gray. And he was wearing his black, white, and gray away uniform, and it just looked really, really clean, like a color match almost. But this definitely has that photo frame quality to it. Real quick, we got Saberhagen, again, another dominant pitcher in the early 90s. Here's Ben McDonald again with a lot of hype around him. Hall of Famer Robin Yount, Blauser. So yeah, oh, look at Andres Galarraga with the Expos. That's a great photo. Looked like he was taking batting practice. Ruben Sierra. There's Ruben. Looked like he just threw the bat at the ball and went to right field. Mike Gallego. Big part of that Oakland A's infield in the early 90s. Oh, look at this David Justice card. That's a great shot. Love horizontal cards. I just love them, man. Love the horizontal look. Pagnazzi, King again, Peña, Alejandro Peña and Tony Peña. I wonder if they were related. Jay Buhner. Is this a rookie card? Is this a Jay Buhner rookie? Maybe, because it looks like he only played 51 games in 1990. So does that make him a rookie? That's what I want to know. Does this qualify this as a rookie card? Or is it a first year card? Or is it a second year card? See, sports card collecting is very, very confusing sometimes when you're trying to get into the details of what qualifies as a rookie card, especially when you don't have a designation. Chuck Finley, dominant left-hand pitcher. The Hall of Famer, Lee Smith. What an amazing career he had. All right, and there's Merker again. Okay. So looks like we're gonna do another stack here. Let's do one more stack, and then we'll come back for a third part from this box. Okay, how about that? Jose Mesa with the Orioles. You know who we're looking for. Look at that, Dwight Gooden. The doctor. You know who we're looking for. We're looking for Frank Thomas. We're looking for Ken Griffey Jr. We're looking for Ricky Henderson, Barry Bonds, Nolan Ryan. We got that David Justice. That David Justice is nice. Gene Larkin, Stan Javier, McReynolds, Travis Fryman. Look at that photo shot. Look at that live action picture. That's a nice photo. Oh, we got 2, 3. We got 3 of them. Gino Petrali, Danny Tartabull. He was crushing the ball early in the 90s too. Through the late 80s and into the early 90s, he was crushing the ball for sure. Multiple Eric Hansons. Mike Devereaux. Felix Fermin. Don Gleaton multiples. Tom Gordon again. Flash Gordon, as he was nicknamed. Oh, look at Greg Maddux. This is a card right here, man. This Greg Maddux card is something right here. Only one of them. Look at that. John Olerud, another 90s player who was very notable. So it looks like we have Greg Maddux, Leaf. All right. So I think we're going to stop here just so we can come back and look at that last stack and then look at the Leaf rookies. Okay, so those gold Leaf rookies in the cases and in the plastic bags, we're going to come back to those in part 3. But for now, we're going to stop here. We got Greg Maddux. We got Ruben Sierra. We got John Smoltz. We got Olerud. We got a possible Jay Buhner rookie. We got Dave Justice. We got a couple notable players there. So let's see what we come back to in the next video. All right. Y'all take care of yourselves. Please come back for part 3 of this box and drop a comment. Let me know about your Leaf 91 reactions, okay? And let's see what we find in the next one. All right, y'all. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and please subscribe. If you're not following us on Instagram, please do so. Let's build this community around multi-gen collectibles, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.